Hey, what's going on, everybody? Got the old Mongo Man out here. It is Saturday evening in KJ's garage. And for those of you who haven't been able to keep up with us on the lives, I wanted to get out here and show you what we've been into. So here's the cab for Larry. And as you can see, this door has been completely blocked out in high fill and build primer. There are a couple high spots, a couple low spots, some things that we need to fix that will be coming up soon. KJ got the bottom of the bed all nice and painted flat black. Looks really good. We will come around to the passenger side of the cab where you can see that door has also been all blocked out, except for the top. I haven't done the tops yet, but the big portion of the door has been done. They don't look terrible. Back side of the cab, a lot of handwork needs to be done back here. We won't be blocking much of that. I will block the top out. We'll fix that little dent right there and get it taken care of. KJ's got the front end all ripped apart. You can see the core support sitting there. All the parts of the front end are over there. Those will be on the stand soon and being worked on. Over here in the frame that you can see has been completely painted, but you guys saw that last week. Engine is now sitting back in its mounts. Most of the front end is back on. KJ went ahead and cut the bracket for the alternator so that he didn't have that big giant bracket for the emissions pump. Got that all cut off. And as you can see, it has the new manifolds on it, waiting to put the intake manifold stuff in it. He chose to paint this factory industrial gray, which I think was a good choice. And most of the front end, like I said, is back together on this engine. Over the last week or so, I've had a lot of guys ask me, what is my painting process? And whether it's right or wrong, this is what I do. So as you can see, this bed behind me is ready to go, or at least ready to get to start working on. We'll work this down with 80 grit, get all of the highs and the lows and everything figured out, get everything feathered out, get all the nicks and everything taken care of with 80 grit. From there, I'll figure out what body work is needed done, get everything out as level as I possibly can. I don't have all the fancy tools, so I get it out, any way possible. And then we go ahead and get the filler on it from there. Once the filler is on it, I go ahead and work the filler down with 80 grit on a block. Well, it's a combination of the DA and the block. I'll open it with the DA, scuff the top off with the DA, and then go ahead and finish it with a block. Once I'm happy with all of that, we'll go over everything again with 220. Once the 220 is done, we then start wiping it down, getting it ready to paint, and we'll put the first coat of 2K fill and build, which is what is on the cab right there. Once that is on, I go ahead and get it blocked out as straight as I can. And in this situation, like we're over here on the cab, I've got some additional work to do now here. There's a low spot in here somewhere. There's a low spot right there. So some additional work needs to be done there. And what I'll do is spot putty those up. And then whenever we do the fill and build on the bed, I'll also fill and build these doors again to where they'll get blocked out and get them as straight as we possibly can. I like trying to get that stuff straight and making it look good. So once that's done, once everything's all good and straight and as flat as I can get it, then we'll come in. That's the big job. We'll come in and try and get everything done in one spray. And that's going to be sealer, both coats of paint, whatever they may be. In this case, it'll be tan and blue, tan and blue. After the paint's on, then we'll do the clear coat over top of that and hope that it all turns out really well. I do feel that this truck is going to look really good when we're done with it because of the work that we're putting in that KJ's letting me put into the bodywork. He's not rushing me along, and he's not yet anyway. He's letting me do it at my pace and getting it done. It's a lot of handwork, but in the end, I think it looks up real good. So check out the video we put together here. It's just the vertical lives from this week. I just strung a bunch of the stuff together to show you guys what we've been into. Happened over the weekend in the automotive world. Yes, sir. 120. I was a little over 10 years old at this point. I've super cab 8-foot bed. This is just a regular cab 8-foot bed. Rock Auto, Parts Geek. Everybody likes a little action. So, Los Angeles, I just about got gone. Bottom of the door, this very edge is low. Coming across here, you see all this low. Right there is low and high, high and low, high and low, high and low, and then low all the way up in the front. Across the bottom portion of the door, I got it pretty good. As you nice and flat. Yep. All right, so that's it. It's pretty cold out here right now. Like I said, Saturday evening out here in the shop. I think it's like 18 degrees outside with a wind chill of about 10-degree winds or 10-mile-an-hour winds. We are getting ready tomorrow night. There's supposed to be some snow moving in, so we'll see what that does. And I don't know. We'll see where we go from there. Hopefully, after church, I'll get out here and do a little bit of sanding on that bed. See what we can get done with it. I made chili today for the soup kitchen tomorrow, so I won't have to worry about that anymore. I'll be working on that front end as well, trying to get it worked up and get it where we need to get it put. There's really all the welding and stuff is done. I did some welding on the back of the cab there and got it fixed up, and it's looking good. All right, guys. I know it's a nice short video, but just trying to keep you up to date with where we're at and what we're doing out here on Larry. Thanks for watching. We love you guys, and God bless. See you soon.